Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. And before I get started on today's topic, I wanted to take you down memory lane, especially for those of you who are Canon shooters. Take a look at this guy here. Does that ring a bell? For anybody who's worked with this camera in the past. I was going through a drawer this morning looking for some cables and then came across this guy. I've actually got two of these, and I've actually got a 40D as well still. I don't know why I'm holding on to these, but I don't know. But I used this guy a lot for weddings in the past. I also used him specifically for shooting sports, not only of my kids, but of other sports that I was contracted for. And this is the release date on this guy, 2009. That's the 7D. The 40D's release date was actually 2007. And like I said, I just started laughing when I saw this and thought, man, why am I still holding on to this? But it's just one of those things. There's so many memories with this guy. It's kind of hard to let go. But I've got this one. I've got the 40D, and between the 40 and the 7 is when I went down the 5D line, because at that time, especially actually with the 40, I was shooting a lot of weddings. And once I went full frame, I never went back from there. And then the thing I learned very early on, way back then, is with weddings, and it's the same with video, is you want to make sure your color profile, you want to make sure your image quality is the same. So that's why I usually, if I'm shooting a wedding or when I shoot weddings, I've got the same camera body that I can flip back and forth with. If one camera's got a 7200 on it, I may take the other body, and that one may have a 2470 or something like that on it. But color profile is huge. Make sure you have the same colors, same quality, same everything. So anyway, lots of good memories with this guy, and just can't seem to let him go. So anyway, on today's vlog, I want to go ahead and show you some behind the scenes footage of some beach sessions. I'm getting a lot of questions asked, and I answer those immediately when I get them. But I also think it's easier if you can watch a video, and especially if you're watching a video of the photographer or the videographer that you're looking at that you want to possibly book, and they can go into kind of a Q&A of whatever you're looking at, specifically in this one, beach sessions. So let's go ahead and kick over to that, and I'll show you some behind the scene footage here. What you're looking at right now, this is a little 10-second video that is going to loop, but you are looking at a before and after image of this. Now, I will say, let me bring me on the screen here. I will say that this is not typical in terms of beach sessions. This is the third time this has happened to me over a 10-year period where I went down, let me catch this, I'll stop it right here for a second, where I told the family, hey, I've got the perfect location that we can shoot at. Let's go down there. Let's get some great images. There won't be hardly anybody there. We'll be able to move around the beach freely. And so we roll into the parking lot, and I'm thinking, oh man. And then we get down on the beach, and I see all this right here. I'm just like, this is going to be a nightmare. But in my mind, again, I'm thinking, you guys have, invested in a photographer. You want to do a beach session. And so here we are. We're going to make the best of it. And I'm just going to flip back real quick. And, so it is what it is. So again, this is, like I said, the third time that this has happened. But I got down there and I said, you know what? We're going to roll with it. I'm going to have to do some extra editing. I didn't charge for this. And, make sure they walk away with some great images. And so that's a question that you need to ask your beach photographer, is if there are people or objects or things in the background, not to this degree, hopefully, but if they are, how do they handle that? Are they going to charge you extra? Are they going to remove those objects and people for you? What's the process with that? And so anyway, like I said, this is a before and after loop of this, and I just wanted to kind of just talk about this real quick and show you guys kind of what I do, and I just wanted to make sure their image kind of came out the best it could be. Let me flip to another behind the scenes footage here of this family. I'm doing my reflection shot that I love to do, And here what I like to do is, give me just a second here. What I'm doing here is I'm basically lining them up, and I'll do this with every family I work with. I basically say, everybody kind of get in a line, you know, parallel to the beach there. I go into the fact that, you know, you can hold hands if you want to, you don't have to. Sometimes I'll mess with the siblings, especially. I'm like, be like, yeah, you guys need to hold hands, act like you like each other. Just kind of get everybody laughing. But I just tell them, you know, everybody get in a line, and then once you do that, walk to me very slowly, which you see they're doing here. And of course, you can see the reflection there, kind of looks like glass. And then of course, if any waves come up, which I've already told them beforehand, which is why they're stopping now, I said if any waves come up or water comes up, just stop, let the water go back out, and then come towards me again. So that's what's going on here. And you know, just getting some great images for them. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. But again, that reflection shot that I do, I get the entire family, and then from there I'll break it down to just the kids, just mom and dad. I'll sometimes get the kids individually, get back there, and then any other combinations that they want. This family here, I think it's the 5 or 6 to the far right. They were together. Well, they're all together, obviously, but then the last two on the left side, as you're looking here on the screen, you know, I got them walking together because they were a couple, and of course got some images of them, and you know, just had a great time. You know, my goal is to, like I've said in other vlogs, other posts, is so that you walk away with a wide variety of images, you know, to choose from, to be able to print from. This is another behind the scenes footage with this family here. Again, utilizing, you know, all the beach that we can. Let me actually go back here. So as I've said in other posts I've done, I'll actually do portrait shots on the rocks behind them. So we do the reflection shot, I'll utilize the rocks, and then what I usually do is swing them around, and I'll get obviously the water in the background. Again, more family shots here, more shots of when I break it down with just, you know, couples, mom and dad, things like that. And this shot here is obviously my video guy's shot. I'm actually shooting directly on, so you don't see the 3 poles in the background. But if they were behind them for some reason, I've got no problem taking that out. And then obviously you'll have people walking around the background like you see here. But again, just trying to make sure I can get the best images. And I think actually this couple, or this family here, let me see. Yeah, I didn't bring the video clip up, but you can see, let me just back it up here. I'm also taking into account the wind while we're down there. So you can see the wind is kind of blowing this way. So I actually take this couple, or this family, and I actually rotate them even more so that the wind's not blowing crazy. This was before I did that here. This is just, once I noticed, you know, all the ladies worried about their hair, then I rotated them. And I actually do that with families a lot. Just about every family that I've worked with, you can ask them that, and they'll be like, yeah, you know, the wind was it was a little windy that day, and you know, he rotated us, and I'm just kind of showing them here, you know, that shot there. But again, reflection shot. Obviously, the beach behind you in the background makes for a great Christmas card, postcard, you know, beautiful canvas on your wall. And then, of course, I wanted to talk about the before and after here. So great questions to ask your photographer that you're looking for in terms of your beach portraits. How do they handle this? What do they do? And, you know, just what's the overall process? What's the deliverables? And, you know, go into these things and ask them that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. The rest of the week's live stream / vlogs, I'm going to shift into weddings. So you'll see a lot of wedding footage. You'll see a lot of wedding photographs that I've taken, and I'm going to go down that road the rest of the week and talk about that. Give you my perspective on that, how I run with that, how I do that, how I have loads of fun with that, and show you some great images and some great footage that I've captured. So hope this vlog was informative for you guys in terms of the beach sessions. And I will catch you on the next VL OG / live stream. All right. You guys have a good one.